Okay, starting with the skip, which is all the rubbish taken out of the flat. And then coming into the hall, we have the new small radiator there with the pipes coming down in here, and we'll have those all boxed in due course. And then here we have the new electrical box. We had to do something here anyway because the Economy 7 was taken out, so it's all brought up to current standards with RCBs, trip switches, etc. And then heading up the grubby stairs onto the landing. And the only thing we've done in the landing is over here in the corner. We've taken out the Economy 7 heater, and then up on the wall there is the thermostat for the flat, for the heating, and down here a new socket using the wiring from the Economy 7. And then moving into the bathroom, just keep the light on. We've taken out the hot press. Then we're putting the head of the bath up at this end, and that's all the workings of the shower there. That'll all be in behind, apart from the actual controls for the shower. It'll be quite a neat looking job, and the bath will go along that side. Just looking at the wall there, all the plasterboard came off with the ties, that's normal. It'll all go back on. And then at the far end we're putting the reconfigured wash basin in there to the left, and then a new bath to the right. And then on this right hand wall, that's the new heated towel rail, and that's the colour. I'm going to paint the wall that light blue, and then all the rest of the walls will be tiled in white tiles, and there's a little kind of blue detail border going in that. And you can just see the kind of, may not look to you, but that's a really neat tidy job there. We've lifted, cut into the floor and hid all the pipes in there. And then just the last thing in here is the ceiling. We need to get that ceiling all repaired and plastered, and then the downlighters in, and that monstrosity of a light will be taken. And then going from here, there's not much else happening, just a few bits and pieces into the kitchen, and that's where we've taken the old electrical heater out, and that then is being replaced by this new radiator here, just on that wall, again with the plumbing all held in the wall itself. And then just in the storeroom here, the plumber suggested putting in a tiny little radiator in there to just keep the chill off that, particularly if we're part using that for an airing cupboard, which I think we will be. And then into the front bedroom, that's the radiator replacing the Economy 7, and it's just neatly, the plumbing goes into the corner there, and we put a new socket into that corner as well. And then heading off into the tidiest room in the house, and that's not too tidy, and that's just the replacement radiator there underneath the window. And again, the piping has been brought from the bathroom, so there's only piping along that small stretch of wall there to the left of the radiator. There's a few bits and pieces of rubbish in there too. And then coming into the main living room, which is the messiest room. It's kind of builder's yard at the moment, but that'll all be tidied up. And this is the second room with the main bit of stuff in it. We have put a nice new, what's called a designer radiator here, which is actually, it's just the same as the big ones we have in the old house in France. And the other thing we've done here is, when I had the guys now on site in the skip, we've just thrown out the fireplace. That's all going to be plastered up, and I'm keeping the space where the fire has been, and that's going to be where we put the video or DVD or whatever we put in there, and then the TV will be flat screen just on the wall, so all the wiring will be hidden. There's power brought into that from the left hand power socket, so that'll be a really nice neat job and take the stuff away from in that corner there. And then the very last thing is just we've added one little radiator in here, just on that wall there, and that'll take the kind of chill off this room and kind of balance out the heating, because I'm planning to take this door off. And then down in that corner we've also put a power socket that is taken off the existing socket elsewhere, and that means that this little room here can then be used as an office. Yep, and then the last thing, sorry, is then you've already seen the lights up on the ceiling. Oh, sorry, and the other thing is we put up a proper wired in fire alarm system. So there's one in here, one in the hall, and one in the kitchen. And I think that's about it. Hopefully it'll look a lot better by the time I get the next video sorted out.